Hi there, it's Pascal. Today in this video we're going to be talking about too late to start. Now, if you don't know anything about me, my name is Paschal Nwanaji. I started my online business in 2017, and ever since I started getting some results based on a proper education that I followed, which I always highly recommend because I believe is one of the best in the world. People tend to think I am lucky, or maybe I'm smart, or something is different about me, that God molded me on a public holiday or Christmas Day, something like that. To be honest, I don't think any of that is true. I just feel like I'm an ordinary guy. I just still feel like I am way worse more than most people. But some people tend to see me differently. And I give all the glory, all the thanks to God. I don't take anything away from that. But here is what I want to say to you. If you're feeling like it's too late to start up in this year, because most people this year, we are probably in April, they're feeling like the year is already gone, so they have gone back to their normal routine. All the goals that they thought they did, the New Year's resolution is all now somewhere in the shelf, waiting for us to reach September, and then we say we're gonna start again next year, 2023. Now, it's okay to do that, but at the same time, I can tell you, most people that succeed are people that tell themselves the truth. And this is something I had to come to terms with. And it's something that nobody tells you about it. You sit down and advise yourself. You sit, you lock up the door and you start talking to yourself and start looking at your strategy. What I mean by strategy, what have you been doing? For me, my strategy before was, I wanted more money. I believe everybody wants money. I believe everybody wants time. Yes, okay, it's time to wash your hand. I believe everybody wants money. I believe everybody wants time to be with their family, to do things that are important to them. But my strategy was, for me to get more money, I need to work more. I need to get more jobs, because current one income cannot sustain you in this country. I don't know which country you're in, but most instances, unless you're a very high paid professional, you will probably not be able, you probably need 2 or 3 jobs to foot your bills. Now, I was not shy of work. I don't believe you're shy. So I took up on a lot of jobs, but something happened. I quickly realized, and like most people, I sit down and I advise myself. I tell myself, Pascal, if you're 60 years old, would you keep doing all this, juggling these things, this job like this? And how are you? Which time do you have with your family? I started advising myself, this formula is not working. I need to change. Not until I started realizing there's something called, you see all businesses, they call it system. You don't really understand. It's basically, you need to make money, but you don't need to be there. So it's like, you have something online business, let's say a website, for instance. Then people find you through their search online. They visit your website, they go there, then they see a product or promotion that you're doing, and they click, they buy, add to cart, they buy, something process the payment, you get paid, those people collect their commission. Then from there, you send to the delivery or logistics team, they deliver the product and they ship out the product to the customer. Sometimes in digital cases, it's just an instant download, and you bank the money, they receive the product, everybody's good, but you're not in the picture. Now, I bought that idea. This is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what I'm looking for. But the problem is, most people wouldn't want to struggle to get this thing working for them. There's a whole reasons for that. But what I have pinpointed this down to is, it's down to the mindset of, it's how we approach things. We want things instantly. Because we live in a digital world now, if you buy something on Amazon, if it doesn't arrive that day or the next day, it's too late. So we take this approach here. Okay, all right. Sit down and wait for daddy to come and help you. We tend to follow this thing instant approach. We take the attitude to everything in life. I need to start this business now, and it needs to make me money next week. My brother, I spent 7 years trying to do this whole thing. This is what I'm explaining. I've tried to cut corners, and you see all the, and maybe you've seen them or maybe you've not seen them. They will tell you, you can make money in 30 days. Just sign up now. I sign up, I pay. Money is not the problem. I was working, I was making money, my laptop is there. Then after a while, I just didn't understand what they were talking. The whole thing was cumbersome until I found this training. And I realized most people in that training were not that young. Because we tend to think that people that run businesses online are young people don't have kids, and all these millennials. Now, I realized most people there were like 40, 50. And they all came from good professions: doctors, nurses, um, previous business owners, accountants, consultants, different. I'm like, what are all these people doing here? I started realizing the traditional work, the job they are doing is not fulfilling to them. So there's this huge wave of people here. And I saw myself in this training. The training is not, I wouldn't say it's cheap, but at the same time, I would say it's cheap based on what they teach. But at the same time, the value in what they were teaching was changing people's life. People were actually making success. That's why the success rate is high. It's because of their approach. They tend to make you understand that if your life has been in a different pattern, so for you to shift pattern, it will take time, and you need to take things easy. They call it slow down to speed up. You come in, you want to make money 30 days, they say slow down. This is a 12-month program. If you're not prepared to commit the next 12 months to make this thing a reality, you're probably not a good fit for this whole organization. You might as well don't pay us, take the training that we've given you already, go and find something else. Now, when they told me that, I'm so like, this is the deal. This is truth. There's truth in what they are teaching. Because I don't know how far you've gone. Me, I'm an aggressive person. I've tried all those 30 days. It didn't work for me. When I came to this, it took me a while to say, I'm going to commit 12 months to this thing. But I looked at my life. My children were growing up, and I saw the trend in the economy and in the society that people were struggling with raising their kids. There's no time for kids. There's no time for family. Marriages are breaking down. Marriages are struggling. Your spouse is coming. Parents, especially from African origin, you work day, your wife works night, or vice versa. One transfers the children at the door, and as you're leaving, your wife is coming in, and as you're coming in, your wife is leaving. You don't see each other maybe by weekend. Then weekend, you don't go. You as a Christian home, you abandon church completely because your body is beaten up. You just want to rest. As soon as you close your eyes, you wake up the next day. It's another Monday. It's another week. You go through the whole cycle. You can't even look at your children. The simple things in your family, you can't do it. Like looking at your children's homework, you don't think about it. Having a conversation with your wife where the family is going. You walk, you're making money. Look at your savings, there's nothing there. I had to ask myself, you got to change. Something needs to change. You can't keep going you can't run a family like this, Paschal. You can't. You have to change. So that's when I committed to this training. So today is all about telling you it's not too late to start, because if you look at the way this year is going for you, this is a good time to analyze what I'm telling you. You made some commitments that you're going to change something this year. You're going to start a business online. Sometime in the past, you have this desire. But the point is, we're 4 months in now, heading to the 5th month. Where is the business? Simple, you can't commit. Why? What is the problem? Victoria, what's going on? I'm going to sit down, okay? Probably needs daddy. I'm going to wrap this baby up very quickly for her. So the point is, you need to look at your life and tell yourself the truth, because that's where the honesty comes in first. That there's the model or what you've been following, pattern or blueprint, it's not going to get you the life you want. You need to make adjustments now, quickly, before it's late. Because now you may be thinking you're too old, because the older you get, the harder it is. I can tell you, most people say, when I have my kids, the kids come. So when they graduate, you realize time has gone and you never really did anything with your life. And you see yourself, your children did not become the thing that you'd wished for them. You did not become the thing you wished for yourself. My only suggestion for you now is, don't feel it's too late to start. there's much, as long as you can still dream, as long as you have a laptop, you can create time and a lot of money for yourself. But you have to educate yourself. You have to change your approach. This is what I recommend. You may not like it, but it's like the hard thing, but it's always true. Get into there's a link around this video. Register for the free class. It's free. They don't need any credit card for you. If you really want to learn how to make money online, go through the training, slow and steady. Commit the next 30 days to doing something what they are teaching. Then from there on, figure out 6 months from now, if you have a business that is making you passive income on the side while you still have a job, you don't, like for me now, as I'm talking to you, recording this, I'm advertising on so many places online. So I don't know when the money is going to come, but the money is always coming. There's nets out to fish, to sell products. That is the key that you want to get into your head. Like, you need to be making money without you physically doing work. But you have to first put in the work to understand how this thing runs as an operation and build it. When you build one, you can build two, you can build three, you can build four. But let's build one first. That's why this training I'm recommending, the success rate of this company is really high. That's why it's one of the best in the world. And I can't stress it enough. It's up to you what you want to do from now on, because this is my secret. Every month, 30 days, I tell myself, this is what I want to achieve. This is what I want to achieve. And I know I'm on track. I don't need to wait till 6 months or December or November to know that I'm not going to achieve my goal. If I don't know what I'm doing in January, February, March, forget about December's goal. You don't need to get to June to know that you're off track. Then change your approach. Follow this one I'm recommending. It's 1 or 2 things every day. It worked before you were born. It's working today. And it will work tomorrow. That's the secret. You can like it. I hope you find some interesting thing about it. And I hope you take some action. And never think you're too old, because a lot of people, I'm in my 40s now. It's just a laptop and an internet. And you do something that will impact your children, will help your children, help your wife, help your husband, and help your community, and build something that will help you as well. So I hope you take some, you can still live your dreams. That's what my mentors used to say. You can still live your dreams. And I hope you do something today that will move you one step closer, so that by the end of this year, we'll be celebrating you. Take it easy and look forward to celebrating with you. Take it easy, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.